Yes, everyone, hope you're well. Now, today was a bit of a day. I took a win and a loss. The win, I only risked 0.5% because the setup was, well, it was a good trade, to be fair, and I should have risked a full percent, but I just didn't feel particularly confident in it. So I made 1% on that. And then on my second trade, I risked 1% as usually would and lost. So I ended up having a break-even day. So these are the two trades. I'll go through them both for you. And maybe we'll just go from the start to show you them. But you can see there, this was the first trade this morning, which I took at 20 past 6. I got triggered in at. And by 20 to 7, I was out. So 20 minutes in and out. I made a nice 1%. This one just died a painful death. And the sad reality is perhaps maybe, the thing is it stuck to the plan. Ignore all these lines. This is just me tracking all my trades. It stuck to the plan. And the plan of it was, that was this morning, so let's just get rid of that. So the plan was, this on the second trade, was that price had been in this area, would broke out. So just like you can see here, in this example, price breaks out of the area, and you're looking for that continuation. This example, price breaks out, looking for the continuation. So I was looking for the continuation here. Perfectly fine trade, in my opinion. It just so happened that it pulled back. Now, you could say it was in this area of resistance, but we'd already broke past it, past the bodies. It just the wicks, fair enough. Maybe I shouldn't have took it, but it was within the plan. So that was that. So I'll go into them now in a bit more detail. I'll just show you why I took them, especially this morning's. Excuse the phone there buzzing. Always does it when I record a video. So let's just do this by replay. Get rid of that. So this is where I come to the chart this morning. Now, I wasn't particularly keen on this trade, but I took it anyway because I just thought price has been pushing bullish. We've had a bearish pullback throughout the night. This morning, the 2 till 6 a.m. candle closed bullish. So my idea of this trade was, if I just get rid of that, was that I'm just going to take the trade. If I get pullback, I'm going to enter on the break of this candle body close, and I'm just going to target these highs up here. So I'll come to the charts, and this was the close, which I was talking about, the 5 to 6 close. So this is that 4-hour candle closing, and I was just looking for the pullback. So price pulled back there. You can see we tapped into this bottom area here of support. Was getting nice wicks. Now I did scale down onto the 1 minute just so I could see when price was pushing up a bit clearer. So at this point, I'd already set my, buy stop at this point, and I was just watching. And as long as price stayed within this area, I was happy. And as you can see, price started pushing up. So I think get triggered in on the next candle, or not quite. There we go, get triggered in. So yeah, that was the trade. It was lovely, and couldn't have asked for anything better. Perfect trade. Anyway, as the day went on, so this is what happened, and let's just get to this. So the price was pushing bullish, and going off yesterday, the market was very bullish, and I just thought, let's just try and get that continuation. I've already made 1% today, so if I lost, then I'll just back to square one where I was this morning, and if I win, then great. So this was the trade. I just went through it on the other chart for you. Price had closed bullish above the key area. I was looking for the bullish continuation. If price is pushing up, then just look for buys, surely. So anyway, we pulled back. Did I get triggered in on that? Maybe I did get triggered in on that. I think I'd have gone into the 1 minute time frame. Gone into the 1 minute time frame. I've seen that we pushed into this area and was pushing bullish. Maybe I should have been a bit more patient, but even if I was a bit more patient, perhaps still would have lost maybe, or would I have even got triggered in? I don't even think I would have got triggered in. So if I'd waited for this point here and thought, right, well, I'm going to go for the buy stop now if we get a break at this level, I'd never have got triggered in. And that is the beauty of taking stop entries, because it stops you from getting stopped out a lot of the time. Maybe I should have been a bit more patient, but what if I was a bit more patient this morning? Then I wouldn't have got in the trade. So it's which way do you look at it? It's tough. This is why trading's hard, because what is right and wrong? You may argue with me that this is right and this is right, and you shouldn't do this, but who's to say what is right? If something works, then it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But maybe the thing that doesn't work for you might work for somebody else. I don't know. But what I'm doing does work for me. So I'm just going to continue ploughing on. There's a lot of news tomorrow. I'm just going to see what happens. Maybe I won't take any trades, especially if you're on your live FTMO. You cannot trade the events tomorrow. FOMC, if I'm getting that right. What we've got here. So, that's today, sorry. So what have we got tomorrow? So we've got GBPUs in the morning. Inflation rate. Now that is a restricted event on FTMO. This is not a restricted event, but this is a restricted event. At this point, I won't be trading anyway. So we'll see what happens in the markets tomorrow. The funny thing with this, if you're just trading, say, the 5 minute, you could basically just take sells on this all the way down, hindsight. So we've broken this higher low here. So we broke the higher low, pulled back. Where do we push to? At this point, you could say, well, why don't I just take sells from here? Let's look for some bearish momentum to come in. See if this wins. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to presume this wins, but just go for your 1 to 2 or whatever. And, you could have done this on its way down. Look at that. Oof. Spiked all the way back up there. That must have been some news at 1:30, was it? Yeah. So some news at 1:30 today. And then what have we got going on here? Could you have took some sells from here? I don't know. Let's have a look. Could you have took sells from here? I mean, this is just all hindsight trading. But the thing is, if you did this in live markets, then you could be very successful. But this is just what paper trading is all about. You can do this paper trading, but when it comes to trading live, then, things get a bit more difficult. And then same again, what have we got here? We've got a double top looking for that bearish continuation. We've got bearish momentum stepping back in. We've got wicks. Could you not take your sell here? Going for your 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or whatever. Could we have done this? We could have done that. So if you'd have done that and you just keep selling all the way down, fair enough. You don't know when it's going to stop, but you just keep selling until you get told otherwise. So what that'd be 2, 4 plus 3. You do the maths. You could have done that and you'd nearly pass your FTMO challenge just off those 3 trades by trading simple market structure. Now I think to myself sometimes, am I making life hard for myself? I don't know. Maybe not. This is hindsight. Hindsight's a funny thing. What are you going to do? This is trading. This is trading. And if we just do this, I think we just get up to... look at that. So anyway, going into tomorrow. So anything, to me, some may argue otherwise, but right. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. What am I on about? High high, high low, high high, high low, high high. Once you break out of the higher low, which is here, once you break out the higher low, well, surely then the sentiment of the market is flipped from being bullish to bearish because you're breaking out a key structure. The bearish momentum is in play. So tomorrow, could we not look for a pullback and then I get a bearish candle on the 4H and then look for the sell continuations? Let's see what tomorrow brings. But that was my day on the charts. 1 win, 1 loss. It should have just risked. The thing is, if I'd have just risked my 1% in the morning, then I probably wouldn't have took another trade because I would have made 2% in the day. I would have been absolutely happy with that. And I was still happy with the day anyway, because the thing as well, which is something to take into consideration. So, the DXY, which I will show you now, right? So this current DXY candle has 2 hours and 50 minutes left. This 4H candle on GU has 50 minutes left. So you can see there's a 2 hour difference between these candles. The candle which I got stopped out on, let me just get rid of that, is this candle here. Now each candle will push an average range. So let's take an average range. This is pretty golden. And I've made this mistake twice, right? 22% it moved, that one. This one, did I say 22? I meant 26. And this, basically 26. What's this one? Basically 26, give or take. Let's have a look at this one. Basically 26%. This one, just shy 26%. Of course, this candle which I was in at hadn't moved all that far, but we was in a key area of resistance, or support I should say. I was looking for this 4H candle to close bearish, but perhaps this candle had pushed its range. It had 2 hours left and it had already pushed a long way. In my opinion, the earlier the candle is on the DXY and the less distance it's pushed, the better it is for you. Because the further it pushes, the more risk you're at, basically, of losing the trade if you're looking for that continuation. Because like all candles, the price will push down and then your next candle open, and then you get a pullback. It creates a wick, pushes, next candle will pull back, and then you'll get the continuation. And this is where you can get stopped out on this pullback, whichever way it may be. Now, I just got stopped out because I was just in a key area of support. And I try not to look at the DXY too much, but maybe I should have thought a bit more wiser about my decision in this trade. Selling the dollar. This is trading. I'm just being honest. And this was today's trade. So I'm going to take note. And I will learn from this. I will be more patient. I will not take trades that, even though it stuck to the plan on GU, the DXY was telling me otherwise. I should have stuck to what I already knew, because this has happened to me before. The DXY had pushed a long distance. It still had 2 hours left, which to me, I just don't particularly feel comfortable with it in my experience. Candles will only push a certain distance. They can't go on forever. They need to stop, have a bit of a retracement, have a bit of a breather, and then look for that continuation. Not always, but a lot of the time. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. That was today's trades. See what we get tomorrow. Hope you all had a great day. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.